Hello, and welcome to my second project of being a Headstarter resident. My name is Kwamdi Nalajide. I'm currently a CUNY SPS undergrad in information science, and today I'll be presenting my Headstarter MCP project. Now, first off, let's take it back a notch. What is an MCP? Well, an MCP is a model context protocol, right? And this is basically a backend system, right? That connects to modern day tools, the likes of Google Calendar, Notion, Slack, and the point of this is to automate workflows. Now, this is an MVP, right? This is incomplete. However, this is just something that I've been able to, build so far. I use tools such as, well, first off, my language, I use Python, strictly Python, which, coerced me to use the likes of render to deploy. For my framework, I use the likes of FastAPI, and I'll just show you some of my code. But you can see, I have from FastAPI, I imported FastAPI and request. Why? Because I would actually have input, basically my automating workflow. I created the Slack channel whereby users will be able to basically keep track of any new meetings that were scheduled, right? And FastAPI, you can use it, you can test it by if you go to, say, for instance, my repository. If you go to my repository, you can see where you can be able to access the deployment on render, and it'll actually prompt you to fast api. Now, I just wanted to actually walk you through, instead of just talking, I wanted to walk you through an example to see what actually happens, and also conclude with the potential use cases slash the solutions slash the benefits of using these things, as well as what I could improve on in the future. But nevertheless, we have scheduled meetings, so we try it out. We're going to click try out to actually see how this actually works. And we're just going to open this document right here, and this actually is some sample data input that I actually prepared prior to. And what we're going to do is we're just going to copy and paste this over here. This date is a bit outdated, so we're just going to make it more recent. Okay. And as I'm doing that, I'll just mention, using the likes of Python isn't something that, I was, it's something that, I could potentially improve by using the likes of Next.js, as I've heard that, that's good in terms of deployment. Using the likes of Vercel, I could, learn a new, deployment technology by doing that. And also, Next.js offers, a great front end and back end. But nevertheless, once I click execute here with, the fast API, it actually, you can see there's actually a star mark, and it actually shows a new meeting was actually scheduled. It shows the time, and these links are fake. Why? All of this was just, tested out. I basically used, if you remember my repository, I basically, and I'll open it. I basically just used some mock data. I used some, mock dummy JSON data, which basically, contains the input. It contains the input in which, people can, the format, which will help with, parsing. And, that connects to the Pydantic library that I use, because this helps verify, okay, this person is actually entering things in the right way. But yeah, nevertheless, that is my project, and this is actually good because, especially in a time where, technology, we all have important meetings, to attend. I thought this was something that, was pretty simple, but was also pretty relevant with the times. As I mentioned, I will probably in the future probably rebuild this whole entire thing using Next.js and actually incorporate, the LLM. As I mentioned, this isn't a full MCP, rather this is arguably just like, the foundation. I haven't actually done the part whereby I've actually connected the LLM, and you can read all about this within my GitHub README. Thank you, and take care.